Etienne, nowhere to run, swallowed up.
Get the line of scrimmage.
Etienne. He just turned and handed off. He turned and handed off, and Etienne's going to make a first down.
They ran a lot early in the game. See if they can score a touchdown.
And you hand the ball off to Etienne.
Gamer.
Etienne knocked down.
About getting it out in front of him so he can do something after the catch.
Gator fans saying hallelujah, Kirk. We've converted to third down for the first time tonight.
First down.
Out of the pistol, Etienne, his first touch, and it's a good one inside the 5.
Run by Etienne.
Etienne gets the call and wrapped up and thrown. Yeah, they ran at 7 of their 9 plays on that drive. They had 3 rushes of over 10 yards, and it's Trevor Etienne who will open up. They ran for over 200 yards per game. Of course, last year that would have been with Billy Napier. And
number 7, Trevor Etienne, and number 3, Trey Wilson. That's the order of getting the football.
they'll run and mash right up the middle.
Just let him swing on the outside and find a matchup.
3rd down and 1. And
find their way.
He is 5 for 5, 29 yards here in the first quarter. Big hole up the middle. Etienne inside the 25, bounces to the outside at 4 Eastern. Really good young Americans making deep runs in the tennis world, and 8 yards and a score. All 3 backs have scored. But he said it was important, as Stormy was reporting earlier, Etienne taken down
on the sideline.
Wilson in motion. Etienne has a handoff. He had a first down, and he's tripped up. Tackle to save, a huge gain. Into to him again. And he tests the mid. Very important. Etienne will be swarmed to the backfield. And Moss got a touchdown in the second half. Etienne picks his way, follows his block, and bursts still going. Etienne in a foot race, and he'll win it. Touchdown, Gators. Empty in first possession. Etienne exploding again. Moving the 6 with both backs tonight. Etienne again around the left side. Spins free, tough. Tight ends bunch to the right, and Etienne will just bulldoze for about a yard. Timeout.
Getting him going.
Etienne, quick burst. The running game is going. Etienne already over 100 yards. He's got it again. And they still. Isn't that cool? They do talk every single day.
Oh, yeah.
Ever told us that? You know, they fake the Pearsall on the motion, and Etienne just plows forward.
Yes, he is real.
He's got it again. And the younger Etienne guard, 8-play drive. Balls come up empty. Etienne. Said Kirk, that was important, and the Gators came flying downhill and came up with a stop, and now they'll go back to work with Etienne on the ground. Look. Etienne drives for cornerback has been important.
Yes, for sure.
Etienne makes a cut, slips a tackle in the open, lowers the shoulder. Career high 147 for Etienne, almost 10 yards a carry. He's got it again. Been in the ball game last few series. Etienne again, heavy traffic. It just ticks down. It's Etienne to the right. Scoots around the corner and 3rd and 7. They hand it off again. Etienne spins free. It seems like
Armstrong brought the pressure. You know, rolled the dice there and brought the heat.
Etienne off the left side, breaking tackles and muscling out.
Be tough for the SEC to deal with.
Yeah, wonderful, engaging personality. Hit behind. Etienne again. Carry number 22. One more snap.
Defender on the run was beautiful.
Already a red zone touchdown for Florida, looking to make it 2. Here's Etienne. Here's Trevor Etienne. Just over 11 minutes to go, third quarter. Mertz to Etienne. Picking his way left side. Now finds the sideline, and he's got a first. I'll give it to Trevor again. This time.
Have these essentially monsters on defense to coach up.
Trevor Etienne is going to carry right up the middle. Tonight, though, it's been more about the defense. They'll stick back with Etienne. He's got a first down and more. A nice shifty move.
This is a well-coached defensive Gator football team.
Trevor eludes a tackle. Tries to stiff arm his way out of another one. And very efficient throwing the ball tonight. 225 yards passing. He'll hand it off to Etienne. Another good one.
Has a 77.8% completion percentage. All the short game. Etienne and down Jesse where he just willed his way into the end zone. Etienne trying to find something and finding nothing.
Have to have that same energy and execution.
And now in a hole. Etienne just clogged up after they're showing safety edge pressure as Pearsall motions. Etienne, boy, they had that.
And it's got to go up.
Etienne catches a seam, and Trevor Etienne.
These running backs going as well.
They got to get points here before halftime. Back to it. Etienne is the running back flanking Mertz. Got to get something. Trip. Etienne, player in SEC history to ever do that. 2 pick sixes in 1 game. Etienne, oh, he breaks free in a first. They're going to run it with Etienne.
Gators.
Etienne nowhere to go. It's going to be a turnover on.
Etienne straight ahead inside.
A guy that's good, kind of by committee on the running game.
Try him again to the door. And he has been outstanding in Coach Napier's offense. Etienne running into Gamecock defender. Mertz hands to Etienne by way of Wisconsin. Back to Etienne in the ground again. First down and out near midfield.
Great focus on that catch.
That was spectacular. Turnaround handed to Etienne. Etienne makes dial fortune miss and steps out. Gets it off with one. Etienne, first and goal, Gators.
Motion penalty.
It's the first run of the series. This is the 13th play. Etienne on the second run of this drive.
Motion into the slot up top. Little quick draw and it opens up. Etienne. They're using more and more. Their young tight ends improving week by week. Etienne just blasts off the left side, got back across.
That's a lot of number 1.
First down for the Gators. And it's Trevor Etienne.
One guy blocks, the other guy makes the play.
Here's Etienne in the open field, his best run. At the 30-yard line. Little delayed give. Etienne trying to bounce it outside. But that's the speed of the Georgia defense.
Etienne, the running back. And he'll get the call through the A-gap. Powers his way along that right side.
And they got to capitalize on good field position.
Hawks will stack the box. Pearsall in motion. And a handoff with Etienne. Hush over the crowd on 3rd and 2. Etienne off the left side.
How do they respond now as it feels like the momentum has shifted?
Etienne. Trevor Etienne, a big gainer. Etienne on his feet. Spun down. Will they stay with 7? Wilson in motion. Etienne again. Tried to cut it outside and could not. Get in goal. Etienne delayed handoff that time. Powers his way. And handoff straight ahead. Knee snaps this season. Etienne, the running back. Pearsall in motion. And Trevor gets it with
4-down territory.
Billy Napier, you know it is. Etienne, a stutter step, a jump cut. Uncatchable in that situation. McLaughlin effective today for the Hogs. 2nd and 10. Etienne. Older brother Travis playing for the
John Hudson Clark. Big play for Florida.
Finally a big play for this offense. Etienne again. He's going to score. Gators.
That would have been a really tough play.
Aiden Hansen in motion. Run blocker here. Etienne. Corral.
Etienne finds the edge, and so there are a lot of limitations to what Matt House has to work with on the defensive side of the ball this season for LSU. Etienne into the pile, and he picks up. And they'll run it with Trevor Etienne. And at 2nd and 6, it's Etienne.
That's just not from the camera.
8th play of the drive on 2nd and 4. Here's Etienne, and he is in. Wilson motions, and they hand it off. Clock. He checks, but now motion, but no shift. And try to run it out of the end zone in a little bit of room. Pearsall sharing it via signal to the other wide receiver on 3rd and 6. Pearsall, a superb athlete, was a Wildcat quarterback back in 1960. There's a run for a first down by Trevor Etienne. Birds hands it off. How did Etienne fit through that hole? Into who you are. He's got Pearsall at the top of the formation, and that's Wilson in motion. They try to run it with Etienne. It gets. Here's Etienne with a huge hole, and he's got a floor. Mertz hands it off. First down run. It's another chance. Etienne into the end zone. Never disappoints. This one living up to the reputation again. Trevor eats a pretty good guess. Guy by the name of Mahomes, who was at the Kansas game today, threw for 819. Pardon me. They're going to try to run it here. They got nowhere to go.
Really. Starting field position's been rough for Florida. Etienne to Damian George. Etienne on first down. He is stacked. Yards LSU just 7 days ago. Etienne will start this second half. A flag is down as Etienne goes for drive of the second half. 1st and 5 after the penalty. Etienne, he gets loose. Here goes Trevor. Finally dragged down. Against LSU, here he just ripped off a 30-yarder. And they're going to see if he remains hot as he is 38 yards from Hayden Hansen. Etienne, patient, waiting for the hole, keeping that
his team back.
Etienne has to reverse course.
This is crazy.
And that's Chris Abrams-Drain, one of the best corners in the SEC. Etienne is stacked up after a gain of a 2nd and 8. Etienne, he's got a big opening, and it's going to be 1st and goal as well. Etienne's going to walk right. He just gave that high-five slap to Etienne. Said, all right, let's go. Let's do this thing. Here is Etienne. As Trevor with another. Max Brown has led things. Etienne again. And win the game against the number 9 team in the country. Etienne spins for a little. 2 minutes to play, looking for the big upset on the road. Etienne, nothing there with an upset win over top 10 Mizzou on the road. Want to play smart. Etienne stretching to get that handoff. Remember, there was an exchange that went for a turnover.
Maybe he now has this dual threat to work with.
Trevor Etienne gets the first carry tonight. The tail give him a boost of confidence in the early going. Etienne makes a cut.
Put in the ground and picked up yards.
Got it again. Again, Brown on 2nd and 10. And Etienne runs into a wall here, by the way, on 2nd and goal. They barely get it off. And the 1-yard fake punt was negated by the penalty. Gators take over at the +40, and Etienne is loose. Etienne around the end picks up about 4. Etienne off the left side. You're talking about linebackers trying to punch it in again and really build a lead and put this Knowles team on the ropes. Etienne knocked down right in. Etienne hops forward, gets 6. They had to survive.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Like in 2014. Etienne off the left side picks up 1.